Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is August 30th, 2022. And I want to talk about something that if this example does not prove how rigged professional sports really is, then I think there's nothing in the world that's going to prove it. And you know what? The reason these people get away with this stuff is because so many of you, including the people in this community, not all of you, don't get upset yet, but a lot of you still believe in coincidences and still believe that not every single professional athlete is in on the rigging. There's a lot of you who still believe that there's a small percentage of these athletes who don't know that they have no idea that there's scripting going on. That this evil cabal is scripting the games by the numbers. A lot of you believe that there's a small percentage that still believe that the game is a real competition. And I don't know what else to tell you guys because I have so many examples to prove otherwise. And this one here is yet another one. I couldn't believe this shit when I read it. I was like, no way, this is not even possible. Is this a real article? I had to look at all the sources to see if this was a real article because I couldn't believe it. But then I saw Kevin Durant posted it on his Instagram and I said, wow. This really happened 21 years ago? Okay, look. Let's read the article. It says here that Serena Williams and Albert Pujols repeat history on Monday night. This was yesterday on August 29th. It says here that with today's advances in training, rehab, and nutrition, athletes in their 40s continue to defy time. On Monday night, Serena Williams and Albert Pujols proved that yet again. While Williams secured her 20th first-round victory at the U.S. Open, where she have never lost in the first two rounds, Albert Pujols went yard for his 15th home run of this MLB season. It was an impressive night for the 41-year-old Williams and 42-year-old Pujols. But what made it even stranger is that the same thing happened 21 years ago to the day. It says here, according to Robert Gordon, today's edition of Sports Are Crazy, it is August 29, 2022. Serena Williams won at the U.S. Open and Albert Pujols hit a home run. Okay, maybe that's a coincidence, right? These two people, she wins at the U.S. Open, he hits a home run on the same day. That could be coincidental, right? It says here that it also happened back in 2001. Now, what makes this stuff, because this article, it doesn't mention all the other parts to it. There's more to this. It's not just that Serena Williams won at the U.S. Open and Albert Pujols has a home run. That's not everything. Look at this. Look. This article doesn't show the full story. Look. On the same day, right? Like I said, Serena Williams won at the U.S. Open. Albert Pujols hit a home run. But that same day, also, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., a baseball player named Craig Biggio, and Dante Bichetti, they also had a base hit. All four of those baseball players. So Guerrero, Biggio, and Dante Bichetti. All four of those players had a base hit the same day that Albert Pujols and Serena Williams had their synchronicity, right? They both, Albert Pujols had a home run and Serena Williams won the U.S. Open. Right? So all those things happened on August 29, 2001. Now, fast forward 21 years later, Serena Williams wins again at the U.S. Open. Albert Pujols hits another home run on August 29th on the same day, 21 years later. But that day as well, Vladimir Guerrero Sr.'s son, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he hits a base hit. Kevin Biggio, who's the son of Craig Biggio, he has a base hit. And Bo Bichetti, who's the son of Dante Bichetti, he also has a base hit on the same day. Like this is unbelievable for this stuff to happen organically. You guys have to understand the only reason this stuff happens this way is because it's scripted. How is it that the father and son are both having hits on the same day? And like, you got to understand, there's 8 people involved in this ritual. 8 people. We got Serena Williams and Albert Pujols. That's 2, right? We got Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Craig Biggio, and Dante Bichetti. That's 5 people. Now you got to include their sons, right? So Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that's 6. Kevin Biggio, that's 7. And Bo Bichetti. So that's 8 people. For 8 people to do the same thing on the same day, I mean, what are the odds of that? And we're talking about not only did Serena Williams and Albert Pujols have the same synchronicity on the same day, but that's like me hitting a home run the same day that my father hit a home run 21 years ago, and then 3 other players have the same synchronicity with their fathers. Like, it's not even real. You can't even script that in a movie. It doesn't even. I gotta take a deep breath, because you know what? It gets me upset when I show stuff like this and people still say, "I don't think sports is rigged. I think some games are rigged. I think some players now, like the big time players, like you guys are. Oh my gosh, you guys think Bo Bichetti's a big player? A lot of you probably never heard of Bo Bichetti or Kevin Biggio. You probably heard of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. But to be honest with yourself, have you ever heard of Kevin Biggio and Bo Bichetti? I never heard of those players until now. And I damn well never heard of their father, Craig Biggio and Dante Bichetti. Never heard of those guys. I heard of Vladimir Guerrero, Albert Pujols, and Serena. Those are big names in sports. But those other players, I don't never heard of them. And for their sons to do the same thing that their fathers did on the same day, along with Albert Pujols and Serena doing the same thing on the same day, unbelievable, right? And of course, we know Serena, she has the 201 in her name, right? But look at this, right? So Vladimir Guerrero Sr., he was born February 9th, and that hit that he hit on August 29th, 2001, that was 201 days after his birthday. We know the Jesuit order is 201. And they had a similar ritual with Bo Bichetti. He was born on March 5th, and yesterday was 177 days after his birthday. And we know that Jesuit order is also 177. I was trying to see how the rest of these players sync up with the date August 29th, because there's a reason these players were chosen for this ritual. I mean, not only is this mockery to the next level. I mean, and then they tell you too. That's like to add on to the mockery. They tell you about it, right? They tell you that this same thing happened 21 years ago, because they know people not even gonna catch on and just think for a second, like, what? 8 people do the same thing 21 years apart? Well, not all of them were involved, because again, it's father and son. There was 3 players who did the same thing as their fathers. So those 6 players, they did it on different days. But still, for like if I have a son and then 21 years from now, my son does the same thing that I do on August 30th, that's strange. But then for his colleagues to do the same thing as their fathers on this same day, it's just like, oh my God, I can't even put that into like if somebody asks me what's the odds of that happening, I don't even think I can come up with a number. I think the odds is like literally like 1 in a billion odds. I think you can hit the lottery twice before this happens organically like this. But I was trying to see, we know Jesuit is 21 and Bible is 21. That's probably why they did this ritual 21 years ago, 21 years apart from each other. You know, yesterday's day, 829. 829 is the 145th prime number. Catholic is 145. Yesterday's date can be written 8/29, like number 829, the 145th prime number. So definitely a Catholic ritual. It syncs up perfectly with Vladimir Guerrero, 201 days after his birthday. It's 337 days, the 68th prime after Serena's birthday, but she does have the 201 in her name. Like I said, Bo Bichetti's 177 days after his birthday, the Jesuit order number. It was 258 days after Craig Biggio, who's 56 years old right now, by the way. We know Society of Jesus 56. But 258, it's a number associated with the number of the beast. His son is 27 right now. MLB is 27. Bo Bo Bichetti, like I said, is 177 days after his birthday. His father's 58 right now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I mean, we saw how he synced up with his father, but it's 166 days after his birthday. I ain't see much with that. But it's just like, oh man, still, I mean, even without the date measuring, we don't need to measure dates. I don't even think I need to decode anything. You guys have to sit back and just think, how realistic does this sound? This doesn't even. I couldn't believe it when I read it. I thought it was one of those fake memes that they put out just to for it to go viral. But then I saw big time celebrities post it as well. Like I said, Kevin Durant posted it on his Instagram page, and a couple of other sports casters, they also posted it on their Twitter pages. Like this guy right here, Dan Clark Sports. And it's just like, man, these are 8 different people, man, to have the same thing happen. And then for father, and I don't even know how to explain this to people. This is why these people laugh at us, because they could get away with stuff like this. And people still say, I don't think everybody's in on the rigging. I think some of them know. I like it. Get the fuck out of here. Some of them know. I think some games are rigged. Yeah, some games are rigged. Some, not all, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, but this article, they don't talk about the other players being involved in this ritual as well. So they only shed light on Serena Williams and Albert Pujols having their synchronicity on the same day. But we just saw how, 6 other people were involved. And like I said this in my other live stream. Albert Pujols, right now he has 694 home runs. He needs 6 more to get to 700. I think there's probably like 30 something games left in the season. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it. I mean, it's his last season. I'm trying to see what's the appropriate number. I know 701 is the 126 prime number. He might finish with 701. I don't know how 126 syncs up with Pujols though. Because the next prime number after 694 is 701. Yeah, but I mean, come on, man. If you're not convinced that sports is rigged and scripted, I need you to please in the comment section explain to me how this can happen organically. And don't be a troll, because if you guys give me a valid explanation, I will definitely respond to you, and I'll even make a video response to your comment. If you guys can publish a nice, well-written comment and say, Arthur, Simple Truth TV, whatever you like, the games are not rigged. The reason this happened is because this, and this, and this happened. And give me a valid reason and it has to make sense. Don't say something stupid like, "Oh, it was just the way the planet were aligned that day." Like, give me a real reason why you think this. Like, do you think this can happen organically like this? For 6 people to be involved, father and son, and then for 2 big time athletes like Serena and Albert Pujols to both, one hit a home run and the other one wins at the U.S. Open, for them to do the same thing on the same day. Not a few days apart from each other, on the same day, August 29th. If you write a nice comment, I will respond to you. I'll make a video responding to your comment. And if you make a valid point, I will say, you know what? This person right here, he convinced me that, maybe this stuff is organic. All right? Other than that, please don't ever call my live stream saying stupid stuff like, I think some of them. No. I don't think all the games are rigged. Come on, you guys. You got to wake up, man. This is why these people do this shit. Even the people in the community don't know that this shit is scripted. How? Yeah, this shit is unbelievably rigged. I think people could get struck by lightning 3 times before that happens. Like, you're right about that, Dave. There's no way that can happen organically. There's no way. Impossible. We're talking about 8 people doing this, and 3 fathers doing it, and then their sons doing it. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, yo. Oh my goodness. Serena Williams wins at the U.S. Open. Albert Pujols hits a home run. And Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Craig Biggio, and Dante Bichetti all record a hit. 21 years later, Serena Williams wins at the U.S. Open. Albert Pujols hits a home run. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Kevin Biggio, and Bo Bichetti all record a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. I give up. If that's not convincing people that the games are rigged and scripted, nothing will. Nothing's gonna convince these people that the games are rigged. Nothing. So this might be the last time you guys see me. All right? Unless somebody leaves a nice comment saying that this is organic and they convince me, I won't be back on. I think my job here is done. Okay? So, hasta luego. See you, Truth Community. I'm done here. I'm signing out. You guys seen the meme with Homer Simpson? He moves back into the bush. That's me right now. I'm moving back into the bush. I'm done. I'm done. If you guys want to call up, the number's on the screen, 646-986-0958. I'll definitely take some calls. Tell me what you guys think about this. Maybe you don't have to leave a comment. Maybe if some of you can convince me that this is organic, call us up right now and tell us why you think that maybe all this stuff just happened because the planets were aligned that way. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt people call up and because there is no explanation for that, and I don't blame you. All right. So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, everybody, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you 21 years ago when my daughter will be on this microphone saying the same things that I'm saying. Oh my goodness.